What it do, y'all? What it do? It's your boy King Barco. I'm here with my co-host.
It's your boy Brand. We back.
And CP's in a transitional period right now, so he couldn't come today. But we're gonna have another podcast later on tonight over at the Too Easy Podcast. So join us over there.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Let's get started on this, man. So we want to talk today about. I'm gonna let Name Brand take over.
Yeah, we're just the topic. Realistically, is just club culture and just overall how guys interact with women in terms of how they. Well, let's just get straight into it. I don't even want to fluff it. Like quantity versus
Yeah,
quality, right?
yeah.
Before I say my piece, like, how do you feel about club culture?
I'm gonna come.
Uh, it's not what it used to be. Like I think I was part of that era where clubbing was actually still fun
Mm-hmm.
versus all the rules that were added to it, all the things like unwritten rules that were thrown in there because of social media. And, social media did a full on takeover probably at 2020. I think that's when club culture died
Mm-hmm.
officially. And so at times it does look like, it gets better, but, me personally, I haven't been to the club in like 4 years, 3, 4 years. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. About a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you this, it's like there's nothing but dudes standing on the walls like this. And then
Mad
there's women
aggressive for no
dancing.
reason, yeah.
Yeah, and then the women there are just so mad aggressive. And then, if you try to talk to any girl, you gotta buy them a drink, you gotta do this. It's always been there, but I think it's been amplified to a different extent. Like you gotta do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, like it's full on. You gotta do something, especially if they have their friends there. Like if they have some beluga, well with them, she's gonna be playing defense like a mother.
You can hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
Oh
Hi,
man.
hi. She's gonna be your girl. The girl you're talking to is the quarterback, and her friends are the offensive linemen. They're trying to make sure you don't get to her, and so it's like and then you just don't. It makes men not even want to try anymore. So they just sit there. They're like, "Hey, I'm not even going to try no more because
Yeah.
what the is the point if I'm gonna get into fights and get into it with these women?" I'm like, nah, man, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I
You
mean? A
gotta
lot of
break the
men are not
bank.
gonna do it, and
You know what
so
I mean?
yeah, you gotta break the bank. And some of them expect you to pay for their friends, and so it's like. Yeah, no. Some of them actually expect you to pay for their friends too. I'm like, hey, your friends giving me sucky sucky after this?
Better give me some sucky sucky with that $5.
Well, no. Yeah, no. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, what was it, Marlon from Scary Movie? I don't know. Don't Be a Menace. You better
Yeah.
give me some sucky sucky with that. And so, yeah, no, it's like it's crazy though. It's like they expect you to pay for everything, and it's like, yeah, we are, but it's like, why am I gonna spend money on somebody that I don't know? Somebody that just because you got a pair of tits doesn't mean I got to break the bank. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like you got so
Or
what?
you just got like a inbox full of guys, so you just feel
Yeah,
like
no,
you're at like a higher standard.
well, and the thing is, it's like, yeah, you got an inbox full of guys that want to have sex with you, maybe. Yeah, of course. Any guy, you put a guy in a room with 10 women, and if they allow him to, he'll have sex with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, without question. And then if you put a woman with 10 men in the room, she's going to pick the best one. Now, I ain't going to lie, with this generation, who knows? Maybe she would like a train ran on her. But that's the I guess that could be.
I felt that coming.
Yeah, I was like, unless she likes a train ran on her, which is way worse. The thing is, and just side branch, the streets are not nice to women. They're unfair and unequal. And this is why I tell women stay away from the streets because they're not equal. Like you want to have sex with a lot of men because you want to have sex like men, but you cannot.
Or it's just
And that's the unfortunate thing.
Not to
You
cut
said
you off,
what?
their friend group, because like their friend, like girls will rank each other in their friend group and try to like match like guys based on their ranking of what they ranked each other. So they'll think they're like, oh, Kelly, she's super pretty, so she needs to be with like a really pretty guy, and Amber's average. So like, if we see an average to like, a hot dude,
Yeah.
then we'll match her together. And it's like, yo,
Now
that
they don't do that no more. So what they do is so what girls do is a psychology thing. So what they do is they become friends with ugly women. You
mm.
know, those ugly beluga whales, the offensive linemen I was telling you about. And so they'll befriend those women to boost their own ego.
Right.
And she'll make herself the quarterback of that fan group because they know every guy's gonna be going after her. And she knows that.
Forget about it. It's an illusion. She's surrounded by stutefish. Stutefish? Yeah. When an 8 surrounds herself with less attractive women, make her look like a 10, man.
What are you talking about? She is a 10.
All right.
What is
I'll block everything out. Tell me what you see.
Why?
Okay, now watch this, man. Hot?
Right.
Nah.
Oh my God.
Hot? Nah.
So
And
now
so-
she gets to choose.
Now she gets the pick of the litter because she's around other ugly.
Yeah.
This is how they think. This is how they think. And so it's like, yeah, no, I'm telling you, they do a what is it, a pretty cushion. That's what they call it, a pretty cushion. And so what they do is they amplify the prettiness of the group when they have a bunch of ugly girls in the group. And so, yeah, no, trust me, it's the psychology these women have. They are not, you know what I mean? Like if a guy is ugly, you'll tell the other guys like, "Gosh, damn, bro, you're butt ugly." But if a girl sees another girl, they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so brave. You're beautiful. My goodness, that's right. You go, queen. You go, queen. Keep eating that food. That's right, baby. Get fatter." What? Nothing. We are best friends. You know what I mean? You got that look fat like me, and in that group, me with a wig on. You're like, hey, is he talking to me?
Is he talking to
No,
me?
bitch. No, bitch, get out of the way. I'm talking to your friend. Yeah,
No,
but yeah, no, this is how most of these girls think, and so they just skipped all that other. Maybe they were doing that back in like 10 years ago, but 2020 was a crazy year, dog.
Yeah.
2020 was like the ramifications of 2020. We're still
that
feeling
COVID
it
era.
now.
Yeah.
We're still feeling it now. Like
Yeah.
we have not been the same since 2020. We used to have 24/7 Walmart. We used to have $1 McDoubles. We used to have
now,
now
they're like,
you know what I mean?
$2.50.
Man, now they bitch. No, they $3.
$3.
The McChickens,
Bro.
yeah, they $3.39
I'm not gonna
or some
lie.
shit like that.
That hurts my soul to see the McChickens like more than $1.
Man, bro. No, man, like yeah, that's the only thing. You know what I mean? Look at me being a fat ass. But yeah, but you know what I mean?
This is how you eat a Big Mac, nigga. Cuz what the fuck? D, come on, son, on the fat, son. Come on, son. Damn, son. Come on, guys.
Like this is what I'm talking about though. But my bad. I know like I said, we're gonna side branch
this
a
is
little
good
bit,
because it all leads into like
yeah,
point
but
that I think
like the ramifications of 2020 is just we're still feeling it now, and so now women are just they don't want to try, they don't want to put in the effort. So what they do is they just try to put themselves in a better situation, which I understand. Hey, do your thing. A lot of women use their prettiness to their advantage, and hey, I mean it's a tale as old as time.
Yeah,
and yeah, no, the club culture has been dead for for some years now, I think. And yeah, going now, it's either a bunch of guys trying to oppress women, or it's a bunch of women trying to think. There's a bunch of women thinking they're better than men.
Yeah, trying to get us.
Yeah.
So for me, right, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I enjoyed the club a period of time, but I enjoyed it because I thought that was like the most optimum way to make myself feel like one, I can get women and just like get that praise from like the friend group. But now that like I started dealing with like a different quality of women, like the woman that I'm with now, it's just like it's kind of pointless, because one, I've never, yeah. It's just like what's the point of being here? It's like a waste of time. And now that like I'm like condensing like my priorities and like my focus on what I'm trying to do and why I want to do it, it doesn't even make sense. But like I just like I think about it, it's just like, yo, like what's the point? You go get these inflated sections, these inflated prices for bottles. The bottle girls don't even look nice. The bottle girls might not even be girls.
No, the bottle girls are some too. That's another thing
I
too.
mean, like you
These
might get
girls
a
are some.
trans for a bottle girl, and you're like, bro, like what?
Oh yeah,
Like what are
they
we
do
doing?
allow some of them in there. Nah, bro, like some of them be though. They be trying to. So I remember a homeboy of mine got a section when I was still, this was back in my clubbing day when I was still in shape. I just walk in with a wife beater, just start dancing. Like I had it like that, and so nah, bro, fucking nah. My dog get a section. He's like, yeah, we get man. The bottle girls were a bunch of. And then
Yeah,
a year ago when I went to the club, there was still a bunch of. I'm like, like you're gonna buy a bottle? I'm like, this is $20 at Walmart. Why do I gotta pay $500 for this? Shit? So like,
now so
and
I want to, I want, I
a
want
lot of
to,
them be hitting you with some.
but like my thing is like because it just leads into like the whole conversation of like quality versus quantity, and like what's a quality woman, based on like looks and personality. And I realized something because I feel like I've done both. Like I've had like the eights, the nines, the tens, and I've played the field to where it was like a quantity of women. But then I realized like none of those women were worth a damn to any degree. Like
Huh?
the woman that I deal with now, like it's like completely different from any woman I've ever dealt with. And most people would try to look at her and just be like, "Oh, she's not attractive," but it's like, no, she's a 10 in my eyes, and her personality and the way that she treats me and the way that I feel around her is
Yeah,
quality. Like that means something. So it's just
yeah.
like what is that? What is it? What are we getting at when we say quality versus quantity? Because I see some guys with girls, they may seem to be like eights, nines, or tens, but they're
Oh yeah,
just
no, like
terrible
it's
to be
always
around.
the yeah. No, when I
And
was
you
still
just
in the
you
army.
end up
Oh, go
broke.
ahead.
Like you just got to sit here and keep up with
Yeah,
this lifestyle.
yeah. Nah, because they always want to go out. They need to be seen by other people. They need to be seen, and it's like, bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about you. This motherfucker worked a 12-hour shift. You think he's gonna, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you gonna? Ooh, look at me! I put new
He worked
Chanel
third shift.
lipstick on. Well, work third shift, 12 hours. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you gonna tell him? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
like, and I've dated models. I've dated Instagram models, supermodels, and I can tell you right now, these women, when it comes to relationships, are bums. They're bums. They don't have no personality. You know what I mean? They don't have a persona of their own. They copied it from some Instagram model or probably Kim Kardashian. Yeah, I mean, like the supermodel I dated in Seattle, like
I'm
when I
not gonna
was
lie, you've been cooking this entire episode.
yeah, man,
You've
like
been going
no,
on.
like they're bums when it comes to relationships. You know what I mean? Like the supermodel I dated in Seattle, like she didn't know how the mechanics of a relationship worked. She didn't know how the mechanics of it, and I
Yeah.
tried to what I mean. And I had to teach her. I was like, yeah, it's not just you. There's another person in there. Whoa, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? Like she didn't even understand the mechanics of a relationship. And the thing is, like, I always went over her house, and then she, one day, we're having sex, and then one day she's like, "Can you want to be my boyfriend?" And I'm like, okay. It felt like some high school shit.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, let's do it. Because I mean, I'm over here, and this is when I was in shape. This is when I was built, when I was still in the army. Built like a Adonis 8-pack. Yeah, like I'm telling you, I'm dropping this weight. I'm
We
dropping
gotta
this
get
weight.
we gotta get you back there.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, now I'm actually close to dropping 60 pounds.
That's
Actually, pretty
fire.
close. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
close to
down
I'm
down
close to
60 pounds.
200. So
Woo! I ain't gonna say what weight I was until I drop it off. Once I
all
drop the
right,
weight,
bet.
I ain't gonna say what weight I was, but because it's gonna be shocking. It's gonna be like, what? You let yourself get like I let myself go. I ain't gonna lie. I let myself go, and I feel ashamed about it. But it's like I'm gonna get back to it. And
Yeah.
so, but yeah. So man, this girl did not know how to operate a relationship. I dated Instagram models, and this girl was always gone to a gallery party or some stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? It was just like what is this? You know what I mean? She always want to go. I'll be getting off like a 12. This one I was working at McDonald's, and I'm over here dating this model, Instagram model, girls in movies and shit. You know what I mean? Rappers are in her DMs, hitting her up, trying to get with her.
Athletes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, athletes too. And funny enough, yeah, bro. Like I was in Utah, and bro, the amount of dudes that were trying to smash her, dog. Dudes would fly in just a chance to see her. Dudes would just be flying in. He's like, "I'm in town, girl. Let's meet up." And then I'll answer the phone. I'm like, "Hey, dog, I'm a big fan." Unfortunately, she's sucking my dick. You want me to leave a message?
Daddy, chill.
You stupid, you little stupid little. You think you're better than me? You stupid. As you can see here, you couldn't hear any of that. Reason being is because we have to play the YouTube games where everything's censored, everything's filtered, and you have to cut everything up. You're not going to see the original footage. Everything has to be edited a proper way in order to appease YouTube. But fortunately for you, and of course us, we have a magical place full of wonder and ignorance. And that place is called Patreon. So that's where you're going to get all our uncut footage, everything, everything down to the last, nickel. You're going to catch us poking our noses. You're going to catch us effing up on every little thing. And you're going to catch all the unedited footage, raw content. You're going to get the real us. We're pretty real here on YouTube, but on Patreon, we're very real. We keep it too real, I think. But yeah, definitely join us over there at Patreon, guys. Hopefully you can. But yeah, until next time, everybody. Oh, wait. My bad. We just had a price cut. I just remembered. Forgive me. We went from $3.99 all the way down to $150. So if you join now, you'll be getting a price cut pretty much of 40+%. Am I doing that right? Is that math? I don't know if I mathed that right. But no, it's 60%. My bad. 60% drop. My arithmetics are off. But yeah, we're pretty much a 60% drop, I think.
60% of the time, it works every time. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I haven't been in high school in over 10 years. Gosh damn, I'm old. Anyways, go check us out on Patreon. We are now dropping the price down to $150, and that's the new price from here on out. That's for pre-existing members and all new members coming in. So come on down, y'all. And also, we have a 7-day free trial, so if you want to pull out, like your dad should have done,
Daddy, chill.
yeah, you can do so. But until next time, we love y'all, and check us up on Patreon. Much love.
Bro, trap, man.
I didn't give a fuck. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna mention no names, but there's a rapper out there that he has a personal out for me. I'll just say that. Hey, this dude, he's still mad to this day. And then I remember he messaged me like, you. I was like, how do you like my sloppy seconds? Because I knew she, like, once me and her broke up, I knew she ran to him. And he was like, when you making love to her, remember my face. And I sent a picture of me smiling. Remember my face.
Remember my face.
Yeah, remember my face. Don't ever come out my way. I was like, I ain't going to that raggedy spot. You can keep it. You can have my seconds. I work at McDonald's. You let McDonald's worker get your girl. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah, that's the thing, though. These girls did not know.
When the big chicken was still $1.10.
Yeah, bro. Like, we had it all, y'all. We had it all. but no, man. I be telling like, dog, these women, don't let these women fool you. Yeah, they may have a nice body, but they have no personality. And it's like a pimp once said, always get with the chick that wants you, not the chick you want. Because you're going to accept a whole bunch of from women that
Mess with the chick that like you, not the one you like. The one you like, you're going to accept all kind of stuff out of it. And y'all know it's true. You're going to accept all kind of stuff, what you never accept off another chick. And it might be another chick right next door that like you and going to do everything and keep you right. But you rather mess with this pretty girl over here.
ain't worth a thing. They only got a nice body. You know what I mean? They ain't worth shit, dog. Some of these ain't worth shit. Like I remember I was dating another Instagram model. This bitch started talking crazy to me. I was like, man, shut up, bitch. What the fuck you talking? I just straighten her ass out because she was talking crazy. I was like, shut up, bitch.
Shut up.
I literally, like, straight up, I told her, shut up, bitch. He's like, I'll stop this car right now, bitch. You can walk in the snow or you can shut the fuck up. Like, she was like, nobody's ever talked to me like that. Nobody's ever talked to me like that. Like, I was like, yeah, because you're not dealing with a. And she's like, okay. And fucking afterwards, she was all submissive to me and everything because you never got talked to like that. I'm like, some of the girls you got, especially the pretty ones, you got to treat like children. Unfortunately, you got to treat them like children because they just don't.
Fucking right now.
No, you got to, man. They do not know what the relationship is. You got to treat them like children. You got to. Because if you don't, they're going to try to walk all over you. They're going to think they're better than you. And I'm like, no, baby, I'm the prize. It's like, I'm the prize. Why are you with me if I'm not? He's like, what, you going to find another man?
That's a good point.
He's going to be the prize? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, these women don't know. One, they don't know what the fuck they want. They don't. Just as a whole, most of them don't know what the fuck they want. And you could hit them in the head with reality. You can have a stick that's called reality. And you can hit them across their head, they're not going to get it. It's not going to click. Mm-hmm. They might have amnesia and become more than they already are. But, oh, man. But nah, man. Hey, my bad. I didn't mean I went on nasty rant. And I'm only talking about the shallow women. I'm not talking about all women. So I know there's going to be women like, you don't talk to me like that. You don't say that about my favorite Instagram model. I was like, your favorite Instagram model's a hoe. You don't talk about like that. That's your mama, bitch. And I don't give a motherfucker get they feelings hurt when I talk my shit. They get their feelings hurt. Hey, fuck, you don't know what you talk about. I subscribe to an OnlyFans, so what? I'm a top tier fan, man. I subscribe to a Premium Plus. You can't talk about it like that. And f that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Dudes be, and not to mention, it be some of the dudes that be tough too, that be acting tough. It be some of the gangsta stuff that be the biggest simps, dog. Biggest simps. Like when I broke up with an Instagram model, she's like, you broke her heart. Don't ever let me catch you. I was like, yo, dude was being a big ass. You broke her heart. Don't ever let me catch you up on this side. I was like, shut up. I was like, shut up, bitch, before I leak the DMs. And
you broke her heart.
You broke
How
her
dare
heart.
you? I would never.
And I didn't give a fuck back then. Like I'm telling you, I was fucking a whole bunch of Instagram models. So back then they had YouTube Con. And this is when I was first trying to be a content creator. And, I was in shape and everything. I was doing, man, I'm telling you, I was just walking around with wife beaters. And I was just getting invited to shit.
Damn.
And, I had a wife beater, do-rag. They're like, oh my gosh, you look like Tyrone. I don't know if y'all remember Tyrone.
No, we remember Tyrone.
Yeah, where he smacks the cigarettes out people's hands.
Yeah.
He's like, you're Tyrone? I was like, no, I ain't Tyrone. And so, yeah, man, I was in shape. And I just walked into you. I literally just walked in it's like YouTube Con or something. I met some of the biggest YouTube creators today, and that's where I met most of the Instagram models too. And fucking yeah, bro, like these do not have any personality, bro. They don't. They're like NPC. They're like glorified NPCs. I don't know if y'all know what an NPC, non-playable characters. They're
I'm pretty
glorified
sure.
NPCs. Yeah, and so it's like, dog. Most of the pretty women have no personality. Their entire personality was based off their looks. That's it. Most of these girls wake up and they're like, "How do I make money off my looks today?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how they wake up. They don't care about what's going on with the next person or family. They just care about their looks, and they have no personality, no persona. And if they do, it's stolen off somebody else, and it's just like I wouldn't deal with them. But go ahead, big dog.
I mean, you pretty much cooked. Like, I think I got to keep it civil. You know that.
Oh yeah, my bad.
We gotta turn the temperature down just a little bit. No, I think you're making a fair point, fair assumption. Um, but like, I don't think that's. I know it's gonna be counter to the part. I don't think that's like 100% accurate, especially with all women. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
No,
yeah, like I said, I didn't say all women. There
yeah.
are balanced women out there. There are
Now
balanced
the
women.
point you're making about the dudes being simps, well, that's factual.
Yeah.
That's why I've been seeing a whole lot of like posts or like recent like reels about guys who are in their 20s just being stepdads, which is crazy to me.
Bro, niggas be having one life and choose to be a motherfucking stepfather in their 20s.
Oof.
Crazy. And we can talk about that later. We should talk about that with CP.
Oh yeah,
we know how he feels about that.
Oh yeah, no, it's like, yeah, man, it's like you live your whole life. Imagine you become a great man in your 20s and everything, and then you become a stepfather. Oof, man, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the thing is, I can't laugh too much because I played that game before, and it's like, it's not worth it, yo. It wasn't worth it. I'm sorry. I was in it for like a month or two. Was not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Was not worth it. The lady was fine, but bad body too. She had an amazing body. She had a smile like Megan Good. Oh, bad little, but I couldn't do it, dog. I just couldn't do it. Mom was like, so what she would do is, a lot of stepmoms do this. What they do is they talk crazy to you and act like you're lucky to be there. And then the kids talk crazy to you and she won't check it. And I'm like, I'm looking at her like,
my favorite one is like, me and my kid are a package deal. So my kid has to like you. I'm like, man, you ain't that kid.
There's a reason why no one's bought the package. There's a reason why that shit's 50% off. Nobody's bought that shit. That shit on sale. It's on a fire sale. Yeah, but nah, being a stepfather, oof. Prayers out to you, gentlemen, because that's a sad road. But now, going back to the quality versus quantity, like, there are balanced women out there. They are.
Yeah.
And I to those women I respect. I have nothing but the utmost respect for y'all. But at the same time, it's like you got to police your homegirls, man. Sometimes we don't know who it is because you guys don't police it, and you let that shit get go through all your homegirls, and now all your homegirls are ugly as or pretty but have no personality, or they're ugly and have no that's worse. You ever see an ugly with no personality and she thinks she's bad? Ugh.
Yeah, but like the whole quantity versus quality argument, it's just, I feel like most guys who are like, oh, I only deal with quality women, like chasing like those 8s, 9s, and 10s, probably never really, never really been, or I'll take it a step further, don't even know how to talk to women. It's like they just expect them to approach them, because it's like, are you sure you've been with an 8, 9, or 10? Like, are you sure like that's like the tier that you stay on? Because like I've dealt with the 8, 9s, and 10s, and it really isn't what it's like. I was first and foremost, I was broke all the time dealing with them, always stressed out and depressed. But I've also chased, a few thorthas here and there. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Got him. We fucking got him.
So like you could kind of get the same result, but the thing is, it's like you kind of learn how to deal with women and learn female nature by playing the field a little bit. So when most guys are like, "Oh, this ain't a quality woman," it's like, bro, you're an average man. Like what? Like what's wrong with an average man being with an average woman? You know,
there's a lot of those red pillars, the red pill content creator. It's like, which I get, but it's like you missed the point. It's like you guys think just because you get money and you get a certain value that you're better than any other man. You may be financially, but you have no character, you have no spine, and if you do, you have it in the wrong places. And it's like what kind of man is that? You know what I mean? You just become another rich snob that thinks is better than everybody. And in reality, if you were a 9 to 5, you would not be worth 2 cents. Yeah. And so it's like, I've seen a bunch of that. It's a lot of that red pill community. This is why I shy away from that. A lot of people think we're red pill. No, it's like we see some value in that. Maybe back in like 2020. Same thing about 2020, man. The ramifications.
It was different.
Because it's like now every guy that thinks he makes a little bit of money thinks he's better than everybody else, and it's like, no.
Thinks he just deserves this top tier. It's like, bro, you won't even know what to do in that environment. Like, just go deal with average women. There's nothing wrong with average women whatsoever.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're not even average. A woman, like the thing is, it's like if there's a woman that has an amazing personality, and she, maybe body wise she's like a 6 or a 7, I would take that any day of the week. Any day of the week over some that's a 8 or 9 body wise, but has no personality, has no good character.
She's just
I mean, maybe, and who knows, maybe, and sometimes you'll find some random shit in the middle, like a fine girl that's dumb as a bag of rocks, but she's coachable and you can actually teach her shit. I would actually take that, because I've met a couple. There's a couple blind girls I met.
I respect that.
Yeah, no, like I remember I had to teach this girl how to fuck. This girl was like 25. I was like 22, 23, and this girl was 25. She did not know a fucking thing. She was living a great life. Her daddy was paying for her townhome. And, she's blonde white girl going to college. And I'm like how many years? Like she failed. she failed 3-4 times already in college. And she had to go back. And I'm just like, gosh, like, why are you doing? He's like, well, I don't know. I mean, I try to figure out when I get there. I was like, no. And I had to literally go through the shit with her. I'd be like, no, it's not. Like, I literally had to go through all the things with her. I had to teach her how to drive. She didn't know how to drive. And so, amazing. She's amazing at sex. Sex was amazing. And so, which is why I took the time to make sure to help her out. But it's like guys, she knew nothing. She knew, like, it was a blind girl.
That was an equal exchange.
It was an equal exchange. I had a lot of fun.
Let's hang out. But you thought I was trying to bite you.
Yeah, well.
Not that you might have last time.
She, like, I remember I tried. It was so funny. Like, she was like, I'll never do a threesome. I was like, baby, it's only a threesome if you don't love the girl. And then she's like, that makes sense. Okay. And then I had her call one of her homegirls over and we all had a threesome. I was like, I was just smiling the whole time. I was like, man, I'm having too much fun.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, I was just like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll see some in the middle. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you have some, I'm telling you have some fun. Like, I'd rather choose the dumb broad that you can, teach and do, turn them into the women you need them to be. Like, I'd rather do that than deal with some stank woman, especially if, and I ain't gonna lie, the feminists though, were actually pretty easy to smash too. I ain't gonna lie. Like all you had to do was tell them all the shit they wanted to hear. And a lot of them are narcissists. I'll be like,
Fuck
"You're a
around with
beautiful,
the
you're a
tarot
beautiful,
cards,
strong
talk
woman."
about the sun, the moon, the stars.
Yeah. It's like, what's your sign? And fucking 20 minutes later, I got a tip in my face. I'm like, yeah, I got to suck on the right nipple because because of astrology. Yeah, no, it was like like it'll come easy once you understand that there's a lot of women out here that have no personalities. They truly don't. They fully rely on their looks, and women like that you got to stay away from. You got to stay away from. Now I ain't gonna lie, you might find a diamond in the rough. Might find a diamond in the rough every now and then, but you got to stay away from those women. Like trust me, I got so much discipline now. Now that I'm fat, and now that I got fat, and like now, what I mean. Now I'm over here fat, out of shape. I'm just getting back in shape.
You said now that I'm fat, like
Now
5
that
times.
I'm fat, I ain't pulling nothing. I ain't pulling nothing no more. Like I'm just reminiscing the good old glory days. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back to the glory days, but the good old glory days, I was pulling women left and right.
Now we'll go to the gym together. We'll work out once I get down there.
Yeah. No, yeah, most definitely. I'm down about almost 60 pounds now, so I'm taking it step by step. And so I'm like, I'll just get back in it. But this time, because usually what I did was I trained my body to failure. And I was a fucking dog in the gym. I was a fucking dog. And
aren't you happy that the McChicken is $3 now?
Yeah, no, I mean I can only buy one now instead of 4.
Yeah, because you can't afford it. Yeah,
nobody can now. That's $12 for 4
That's
McChickens. I was like, America! What did you do to us? I'm over outside McDonald's, and that's working for minimum wage at like $12 an hour. Sir, did you want extra sauce with that? All right, come on. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fuck. But no, just going back to the whole quality versus quantity is just like, you ladies are the most beautiful, amazing things in this world. I know I'm calling you and hoes, but you're the most beautiful.
Yo, you've been firing off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies.
No, you're not.
The world hasn't been kind to me, as you can see. And but I'm getting back into it now. The thing is, I'm not like the way it is now. The dating market, the way women are, and everything. It's like I don't know if this is like, to be real. A lot of us are going to be single, and like that statistic where they're saying that by 2030 there's going to be a lot of single women. There's going to be like, what is it going to be, in the 60%? In the 60%? Yeah, in percentile or whatever the fuck you call it. And 60% of y'all are going to be single. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I mean, it's going to come. And so usually back in the day, we used to work our differences out and come together. And now it's like, nah. By the time you guys are 40, that's when you guys are like, oh, yeah, I do need to be with a man. Oops. My bad, y'all. My bad. Michael B. Jordans are this way? It's not how that works. And it's a sad reality, man. I've spoken to a lot of 40-year-old women that are single and by themselves, and a lot of them usually cry at night because they're sleeping by themselves.
Oof.
They cry at night. A lot of 40-year-old women I have sex with.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
It's just like they cry at night because they know they have nobody else.
You have sex with 40-year-old women?
Every now and then.
So you punch
Every
up?
now and then. I mean, shit, listen, like a pimp once said, I get with the chicks that want me. And so, I remember for a time, man.
I respect it. Hey,
I mean, I don't discriminate. If it's a 60-year-old bad,
60-year-old bad. Okay, like what if
Angela Bassett types? Bassett types?
What if it's like a 60-year-old in a walker? You gonna give her that boyfriend experience?
Baby, put that walker in my trunk. Let's go.
You gonna carry her?
Carry her into the car, like, hey, You missed this, don't you, bitch?
You missed it.
That's right. I'm gonna put you back. I'm gonna put you in a wheelchair this time.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna put your ass in a wheelchair. You won't need a wheelchair after this.
You gotta need a wheelchair.
Nah, I'm just playing. But nah, man. Nah, it's just like, bro, like what the fuck are we doing, ladies? Like, let's come together. Let's figure this out. Let's stop one another, and let's make this happen. Because I mean, last thing you want to hear is some fat ass like me talking shit online and telling you the truth. And then the only thing you can do is like, well, you're fat. You don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing you're gonna be able to come back to. And you're like, I showed him. Then you're gonna come back to your house and it's gonna be empty, and you're gonna be like, hello? It's gonna be echo, and you'll be like, I'm alone. Let me buy a dog.
Buy a dog and die alone.
And to the single women that already have a dog, time to put water in the bowl. Come on, he's thirsty. Feed that dog. Single. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm getting old.
Getting sued.
Oh yeah, man. I already had feminist groups come after me. The UK banned us. What UK? If they can't take us down, what the f are you gonna do? That's diabolical. But yeah, just overall, let's come together, ladies. Like let's figure this out. Let's come together. Let's stop one another. I understand I talk shit, and trust me, I love talking shit. That's why I'm doing this for a living. But yeah, man, I'm we don't hate you. We hate what you become though. And so this thing that you've become is unbearable. Like, who wants to deal with that? Like, if we were to put you in a man's body and have you deal with yourself, you would leave. So it's time to be better. It's time to do better. It's time to become better people and build a personality and build character.
Oh yeah, you're
it's time. Oh yeah, nah. Like I said, if I was a woman and had to deal with myself, I'd probably be in love. So, yeah, I'll be in love. And I don't know if it's my ego talking or my narcissism or my misogynistic traits, but I'll probably be in love with myself. And but yeah, man, it's like, yeah, just put yourself in your, like, the thing is, with that big of an ego that some of these women have, they cannot look outside themselves. They live in a bubble reality. And it gets bursted once they hit 30 to 35. That's when that bubble reality bursts. It's like, pops. And it's like, oh, shit. They're like, oh, my bad. Hey, Brad, you still like me, right? You like me since high school,
Brad,
right?
You still like me.
Hey, you wanted me for some coffee? If eggs sizzling in your womb. You're like, yeah, Brad, you're a funny guy. You want to come back to my place? She turns around laughing and she gets serious. Save me. Save me. Those eyes, those save me eyes. Yeah, don't do it, Brad. You're better than that. Nah, man, you don't want to be with these women. Like, it's just like dealing with these women is just misery.
You don't do it, Brad.
Yeah, man, it's like, it's misery.
Save yourself, Brad.
Save yourself, Brad. Like, shit. You don't need to deal with these hoes, man. Like, or these women. You just don't. Some of these women are just not worth it, man. Just run. Yeah.
Run, bitch! Run!
Run! Yeah, I need a soundboard over here. Every time you start.
Yeah, I need to get a soundboard soon, man. It's like, gosh, man, like, get the, like, ladies, I have nothing but love for y'all. Just stop around. That's all you have to do. Stop around. Stop. I understand most of y'all, a bunch of y'all be in your 20s and think you the but once you hit the 30s, I promise you, you're gonna, I promise you, you're gonna be looking around and you be like, oh.
Because now that I'm fat.
Hey, I'm telling you, you're gonna look around, bitch. You're gonna look around and you'll be like, oh, fuck.
No.
You're gonna get that reality check. I'm telling you. That reality check is gonna hit you. And I'm telling you, you do not want that. A lot of the women break down. Like once you hit 30, you break down. That car, you're like a car. You know, once you hit 200,000 miles, you know, it's like that car breaks down. You can't even start it.
Oh.
All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man.
All right, bro. You're...
All right, my bad. All right, we went
for 40 minutes straight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. We're going in on this one. All right. But anyways, ladies, much love to y'all. Men, know the difference between know the difference between these bitches and hoes and women, and you'll be fine. And you got anything else to say, partner?
I think you said it all.
Thank you, good sir.
I think you said it.
To all you men, I salute you. Run away from the misery, boys. Run away from the misery. Don't jump into it. Trust me.
Run, bitch!